Oh, hello. Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
By the way, my name is Jeru.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hi.
How would I call you, ma'am?
Claire.
Claire. Wow,
Yeah,
very nice name.
yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so, ma'am, can you just add me as your contact before we could start? Because, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not easy for you to, if I'm going to send you the link, you
yeah,
you won't be able to open it. Yeah, so
yeah.
you need to add me as your contact first.
Uh, I, I had,
Yes.
I did.
Oh, you were able to accept me as your contact already, already, ma'am?
Uh, can't you confirm?
Oh, because
Oh,
I can't see. Oh, there you are. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, thank you for adding me,
yeah.
ma'am. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yes. And this is my first time to meet you. So,
Yes, I think so.
yes. And
Yes.
is it okay, ma'am, if you can open your camera?
Um, but I don't think so because I'm very miserable now. So
Don't say that. Not. Come on.
yeah, yeah.
What did you say? You're miserable. Try.
No, no, not yet. Maybe next time.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Is this how long have you been studying English in Cubictalk?
Today is the first day or third day. I
Oh,
mean, yeah, for 3 days.
wow. So
Yeah.
how's your experience in Cubictalk?
Yeah. Even though I've been in Cubic Talk for 3 days nowadays, but I I have
Mm-hmm.
learned here for maybe for 8 months before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was 2 years ago.
Mm.
Yeah, so I remember Cubic Talk. It was very nice.
Yeah. And then you will laugh.
Yeah, so that's why I'm back here.
Wow, great. Because I can see and I can hear that you can really speak English very well.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, that's
you.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good. And
thank you.
even your pronunciation, your accent, it's good.
Really,
Yes. It's
are
like
you kidding?
I'm not.
Yeah,
No, I'm not. It's true. It's true, ma'am.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really, thank you.
Yes, your accent is like I can't even hear the Korean accent is like an American accent. Yeah, you have that.
Really?
Yes, you
Oh,
have that kind of accent. Yes, you need to be proud of yourself.
clap, clap, clap.
Yes, you need to clap yourself.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. I can really hear. It's very clear.
really.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, so for the past 3 days that you've been having your class with Cubic Talk,
Yeah,
you didn't have any book to discuss. Just
yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay.
That, yes.
Yes. Okay. So here I'm going to choose a topic for you. Is it okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You.
anyway, before I choose a topic for you, ma'am, are you using Facebook?
Uh, Even though I have
Mm-hmm.
the ID
Mm-hmm.
for Facebook, but I don't use it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Why?
I even I don't remember the
You don't remember your password and your ID?
yeah, yes.
Oh.
No, I don't remember now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so
I see.
sorry.
Okay. I was just asking. I was just
Yeah,
asking. Okay. Anyway, for more information about yourself,
yeah,
are you married already, ma'am?
yes,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah,
I've
I saw
been
it.
married for 2 years now.
Hmm?
Yeah, but I don't have any kids.
Ah,
Yeah.
Why not yet?
Yeah. I'm old enough
Oh, no,
to
don't do that.
to have two kids.
I still have one.
Yes, I'm trying.
You're trying? Okay, anyway. How about, are you familiar with Nelson Mandela?
Sorry,
Are you familiar with Nelson Mandela?
Nelson
Yes.
Mandela. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, wow, great.
I know him a little, a little bit.
Okay, so anyway, we will uh, have more, or we will learn more about Nelson
Yes,
Mandela for this night.
yes.
Okay, so just a short, or do you have any like information about him? A little, you said.
He is the he he is the first black president
Yeah.
in South Africa. Right?
Yes. Great.
Ah,
Yeah, great.
and he was always he always tried to um, find
Mm-hmm.
the right for the black people.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Wow. It's good that you have an idea or an information about Nelson Mandela.
I, I'm so
Mm-hmm.
I'm so shy.
Why are you shy? You shy. What you're saying is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's true, but
You
uh, because I know
mhm.
a very little
Oh.
thing of him, but you compliment
No. Yeah,
me. Yeah,
it's very
so
important that you know Nelson Mandela. Yes,
it's
because
important.
yes, very important because Nelson Mandela is known all over the world.
Yes.
And if you don't know anything about him, oh, bad for you.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Okay. So anyway, I'll send
Yeah,
you the link for our discussion for this night.
yeah,
Okay, there you are. Okay, just click the link so you can
yeah,
open it. Okay. So we're going to discuss or talk about Nelson Mandela, who was a great leader during his
yeah,
time. Okay.
yeah,
Can you read the article now?
yeah.
Okay.
South Africans and people from all over the world are mourning the death of Nelson Mandela. In South Africa,
Mm.
thousands of people gathering in Jo-
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg and Soweto
Mm-hmm, yeah.
to say goodbye to their country's first ever black president. They danced, sang, cried, and prayed for the man they loved. Mr. Mandela died aged 95 on Thursday
Yeah.
after months of illness.
Mm-hmm.
South Africa's President Jacob Zuma
Mm-hmm.
broke the news of Mr. Mandela's death in a late-night speech on TV. Mr. Zuma said, "Our nation has lost its greatest son."
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mandela spent most of his life campaigning for equal rights in South Africa. He spent 27 years in jail before becoming South Africa's president in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Leaders from all over the world heaped
Mm-hmm.
praise on Mr. Mandela.
Mm-hmm.
His longtime friend, Ar- Archbishop
Archbishop.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu said, "God was so good to us in South Africa by giving us Nelson Mandela."
Mm-hmm.
U.S. President Barack Obama said, "He achieved more than could be expected of any man. Today he has gone home." U.S. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon called
Mm-hmm.
him a giant for justice and a down-to-earth human inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
He added, "Nelson Mandela showed what is possible for our world and within each one of us if if we believed, dream, if we believe, dream and work together for justice and humanity."
Mm-hmm.
British Prime Minister David Cameron
Yes.
tweeted, Nelson Mandela was a hero of our time. A great light has gone out in the world.
Okay, very good. So,
Yes.
were you able to understand what you have read?
Pardon?
Uh, were you able to understand what you have read?
Yes,
Mm.
most of them.
Yeah, most of them. Actually, this article is they're just giving more information
Yeah,
and about Nelson Mandela, what was his past
yeah,
experiences, like he spent 27 years in jail before
yeah,
becoming South Africa's president. And
yeah,
also, some people who just gave their message about or gave
yeah,
the information about Nelson Mandela, who was
yeah,
really a good leader.
yeah.
Okay, so you are, and can you just give me, or are there any leaders in Korea who is also like Nelson Mandela, or whom you can compare? Mm.
Mm. I don't know.
No.
I don't
Mhm.
remember anyone right now, but
Before.
maybe yeah,
Yeah, maybe before. Yeah,
before.
before leaders in the past. You have?
Uh, I don't think we have. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
like Mandela.
Yes. Maybe not exactly like Mandela, but
Yeah,
some
yeah,
characteristics. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Um,
Why? Too hard.
uh, who is it? Uh,
Yeah.
uh, you can speak to me first in your country.
In our country,
Uh,
here in our country, I don't really know anyone. Yes, really. Maybe there are just some people, maybe they're
yeah,
not a leader, but
yeah,
someone like my friend or someone I know
yeah,
who is
yeah,
really a good leader who can really lead people. And
yeah,
they have this they have this heart to
yeah,
serve, just
yeah,
accept everyone, even
yeah,
though the color is different from them.
yeah.
Still, they embrace them and they accept them as a
Mm,
part of their life. Yeah,
mm,
maybe I can't name anyone.
yeah.
Yes, because really here in our country, it's not that I don't love my country. it's just
Yeah.
that,
Why?
it's just that I don't like the people who is ruling our country.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some corruption they do in our country, and
Same in our
yes,
country.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't really name any from the
Mm,
politics. Yeah.
yeah. While I'm listening to you and someone is popped in my mind, maybe, maybe, I don't know you know who
Uh,
who he
mhm.
is, but I think the great King Sejong.
Oh,
Have you ever heard his name?
just
Maybe
this
not.
time. Just
Yeah.
now.
Uh, he was a king of our country,
Oh.
maybe 1918, 7, 18th, 18th
Oh.
century. No, fi,
Mm-hmm.
15, uh, late of
Mm-hmm.
15,000s. Maybe at the time he was the king of our country. At the time, our country's name was Joseon.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he made
Mm-hmm.
Hangul for the people who couldn't
Mm-hmm.
read the
Mm-hmm.
letters from
Mm-hmm.
China. So at the time, most of our
Mhm.
people in Korea can't read
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
write the letters. So he thought it was very
Mhm.
beautiful. So he wanted to make
Mhm.
our own letters for
Mhm.
them. So he made
Mhm.
Hangul. It is now our own language.
Mhm.
Yes, and also it is our own letters.
Wow.
So yes, even though at the
Mhm.
time the the
Mhm.
people who had very who had uh,
Mhm.
power, yes, it means uh, they they are like the
Mhm.
politician
Mhm.
nowadays. Yes, they uh, they
Mhm.
denied him making
Mhm.
Hangul because they wanted to
Mhm.
control the people
Mhm.
easily because if people don't know how to
Mhm.
read how to
Mhm.
write the people is very um, um, is very clever
Mhm.
so so they thought they could control
Mhm.
them very easily. So they didn't want the great King Sejong
Mhm.
to make the letter.
Wow. So, he really made a great contribution to your country.
Yes.
Mhm. And how about you, ma'am? Do you have a plan of, or did you ever thought of becoming a leader?
Leader.
Yes.
When I
Mhm.
was
Uh-huh.
younger, it means I was in middle school and high
Mhm.
school or in
Mhm.
university. At the time, I think I was a kind of good leader.
Mhm.
Yeah, but um, after that, I didn't have uh, I didn't have a
Mhm.
job which have to uh, make some decisions with the
Mhm.
groups. It means I have tutor I have been
Mhm.
tutoring
Mhm.
students uh, after that.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't have any chance to
Mhm.
lead groups or participate in group.
Mhm.
So I don't know how I can control some.
But how about I believe that you experienced some leaders.
Yeah,
Are they good leaders or no? Not.
not now.
Maybe your leaders before.
Yeah, yeah.
Were they good leaders or not?
Uh, when I
Mhm.
when I had
Mhm.
leaders
Yes.
when
Before, because yes,
before
especially now. You are working now, right, ma'am?
I'm
Yes,
tutoring.
and you have a boss.
No,
Uh-huh.
individually.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I I don't have any groups.
Oh, but when
Yeah,
you were in maybe in university or high school, have you experienced being a leader?
yeah. At the time, I was um, uh, how can I say the leader of the class.
You're the president inside your classroom. Classroom
President.
president.
Can I say
Yes, you
it?
can.
President Obama. Yeah, yeah. So I was confused, and yeah. When I was a student, I was a leader. Okay, I was a president of my
Mhm.
class. So at the time, yes, I tried to
Mhm.
combine all students
Mhm.
one another.
Mhm.
So and I didn't want anyone to drop
Mhm.
in our
Mhm.
class. It dropped in our
Mhm.
class. So yes, I think at the time I was a leader.
Mm. What was your experience during that time? Was it easy to become a leader? Or
I don't think so. It's very difficult, especially uh when I was mm, the third grade in my high
Mhm.
school. Uh, Maybe you may know how difficult third grade in high school students.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yes, yes.
Third grade student in high
Mhm.
school in Korea is very difficult
Mhm.
to study, and because they have to take very important exam for their
Mhm.
university. Yeah, so at the time I was the president of my
Mhm.
class, and I had to control.
Mhm.
I I had to control my classmates and
Oh,
teachers.
even your teachers?
Yeah, they are always
Oh.
arguing about stuff because we all we all were very sensitive at the time because have we had a big a big thing in our
Mhm.
mind because of the exam. So uh, whenever teacher wanted a student to
Mhm.
push to
Mhm.
studying, push to studying,
Mhm.
then the students wanted to have some freedom.
Mm.
Yeah, because the teachers were very very hard.
Mhm.
Uh, so that too
Uh-huh.
much. They too much. So for example, they wanted to
Mhm.
lock the toilet during the free studying time.
Mhm.
We couldn't if the student wanted to go to the
Uh-huh.
toilet, they had to go to the president and they had to beg the key
Oh.
the toilet. So yes, if the president didn't allow them to go to the
Mhm.
toilet, they didn't go. They couldn't go.
Oh, how come? What if they're going
Yeah,
to pee inside the classroom?
at the time, the teacher decided that because some
Mm.
people were playing in the toilet during
Ah.
the so they they were they bothered some student using the
Mm-hmm.
toilet.
Maybe you need
So
to just give them of maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then they need to be back at yeah.
yeah,
So
I I was the president of my classroom, so I had to follow them
oh,
whenever I need to go to the toilet. Yes,
that's not a good
I
job.
was very
Oh
difficult,
yeah, really.
and I couldn't pay attention to my studying.
Oh yes.
So yeah, it is only very small small example
Mm.
at the time.
Uh,
Yeah,
oh,
but,
mhm.
but
Yes.
yes,
Anyway,
yeah,
I want to continue our discussion, but we don't have enough time.
see, see,
Yes, I just love
honestly,
the what they call it
yes,
discussion, and it was good. I want to listen more. But
uh, really,
yes, we need to end our time because I have another class.
yeah,
Yes,
I
and I
know,
need to prepare. And yeah,
yes,
anyway, I want to thank you for
yeah,
sharing your
thank,
time with me. And
yeah,
happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend, ma'am. Have a great
yeah.
night.
Enjoy your
Yes,
weekend.
bye bye.